Get ready for the dictation. 5 seconds to go. Start. Learned Advocate General has also made a statement that except of what has been stated in the said affidavit, no other person who is not eligible and entitled for gunner/security at individual level has been provided the said facility at all para. Learned Counsel for the parties agreed that in respect to the second and third kind of writ petitions, as stated above, it would be appropriate that the high-level committee be directed to look into the grievances of the petitioners, if the petitioners approach the said committee within 3 months from today, and it pass appropriate orders giving reasons and communicate to the concerned parties, it would be open to the high-level committee to look into individual cases of the petitioners as to whether they are entitled for security under the existing government order or for continuance of security where it has been withdrawn, and the petitioners will have an opportunity to explain their case within such time as provided by this court para. In the circumstances and considering the entire facts and circumstances, we find that it would be of no use to keep these writ petitions pending before this court, and instead the same may be disposed of finally, permitting the petitioners to approach the high-level committee of the state government by making an appropriate representation within 3 months from today, and in case such a representation is made by the petitioners, the high-level committee shall look into the matter objectively and pass reasoned orders considering the justification with respect to the request of the petitioners for security personnel/gunner in accordance with law, including various government orders applicable in this regard, and thereafter shall communicate its order accordingly to the state government as well as the petitioners. In case they found that the petitioners are justified in requesting for security or retention of security or continuance of security, the state government shall give due weightage to such recommendation and pass appropriate order accordingly unless it has reasons to disagree with the same, and in that case it would be open to the state government to pass a reasoned order taking a contrary view to the recommendation made by the high-level committee. We make it clear that in case any order has already been passed by any authority at the district level or above, including the state government, for withdrawing or discontinuing with the facility of gunner to the petitioners, such order would not come in the way of authorities concerned to comply with this order as directed above, and it would be open to the high-level committee to examine the matter without being influenced by such orders, and in case the state government pass a fresh order pursuant to the recommendation of the high-level committee and pursuant to this judgment, such order shall have the effect of revocation of any earlier order to the extent it is inconsistent thereto. We also make it clear that the exercise of scrutiny at the level of high-level committee and thereafter appropriate order of the state government would not take more than 4 months from the date representation is made by the petitioners pursuant to this judgment. All these writ petitions are, therefore, finally disposed of with the direction as aforesaid para. Before parting, however, we find it obligatory on our part to record our dissatisfaction and anguish on the system of providing gunners/security personnel to individuals in the manner it has been implemented while the entire state is reeling under a very difficult law and order situation, not of ordinary kind but of high risk due to large-scale terrorist and other activities, movement and operations. The state is under a constitutional obligation to provide adequate security to each and every individual resident, irrespective of his caste, creed, religion, status, position, etc. Life of the most ordinary person is equally important as that of a person holding a high position in the state. Stop. We cannot treat ordinary people like guinea pigs whose death only results in number, but it is a loss to the nation. Stop. Every individual, howsoever, ordinary man he is, is an asset to the state. Stop. It is the most pious and solemn obligation of the state to take all possible steps to protect him. Stop. The state must inspire and instill full confidence in every individual that his life and liberty is secured from all kinds of scrupulous activities and he can enjoy his constitutional right enshrined under Article 21 without any extra risk, fear, etc. Stop. The population of the state of UP when is already exceeding 20 crores, the number of people employed in security forces, namely police force, is extremely less than 2 lakhs of people, meaning thereby on every 1000 and more persons, only one police personnel is available to take care of their security. Stop. In such circumstances, if the state withdraw a high number of security personnel for the purpose of providing individual security cover, that would be like putting the common and ordinary man at enhanced risk to his life and liberty at the cost of individual security. Stop. This can neither be appreciated nor is consistent with the constitutional scheme which treats every individual equal so far as the position of his life and liberty is concerned. Stop. Even a little Indian, as said by Honorable Krishna Iyer, J, is entitled to be treated at par with the mightiest one. Stop. The individual security may be necessary in a very few exceptional cases, but it cannot be at the cost of collective security of the common man. Stop. Over.